of December. I am a holiday cheer drizzler or something like that. Just sprinkling the holiday cheer all over the place because that's how we roll. Rainbow's going to start being noisy now because she knows Mommy's doing a live stream. And she likes to be the center. So she's like, Mommy's going to do her video. I'm going to chomp loudly on food. That's okay. Y'all love her. You want to talk about what we got on? I think this is from, let me just look back here. I think it's from Forever 21. Isn't it cute? It's like a little crop thinger bomb. Everybody's like, you look so Christmassy. I was like, thanks. My hair's messy, but it usually is because, you know, I just don't have the thick, like, substantial strands of hair that some people do. So it just kind of does what it's going to do. It's okay. The glasses are from Zenny. If you wondered about those, I've had these for a minute. I need to be getting a new prescription. I've been talking about that for a minute. But we have insurance now. And I think just going to Walmart, or not Walmart, Target. So I think I'm going to try to do that maybe this week. I don't know. I got to get a tooth out on Wednesday. I'm finishing up my finals. I'm doing all sorts of craziness. Oh, well, it's a little after 1. But Pink Witch is here, and now we can start the party because Pink Witch is here. And Harish is here also. Welcome. So we're going to just talk about some goodies. We're going to talk about what's going on in life, how you guys are you guys handling the stress that is the holidays? I don't know. The holidays are so stressful. They used to be fun when we were kids and we're like, ooh, snow. And now I hate snow and stuff like that. So now, yeah. Anyway, hi, I'm Priscilla. I like to talk about stuff. Like how I used to love the holidays and now, no, not so much. This palette, I've been working on this so hard, trying to pan this out. This one is the one I fixed a little bit. This has a pretty good dip. I don't think I can show you the dips very well. Can I? Maybe. This one and this one and this one have the best dips in them. This one and this one and this all have pan. That one should have pan, but I just reassembled it a little bit and now it's just kind of weird. Anyway, Elf has their new little palettes. And one of those is an all matte. And so I think I'm going to try to pick them up and try them. They also have a couple of things. So they have a brow product that I'm kind of interested in. Have you guys tried any of the new Elf products? Because I'm curious if I should invest in them. Do a little bit of Elf haul because I got points. May as well do it. And then they also have, what did they just come out with? Oh, a new primer that's like a gripping primer. They already have the one jelly primer, but I guess this one is supposed to be better or something. So maybe, oh, and they have lippies. They have a new like lip stain and a lip liner. May as well try them. Have you guys tried any of those? So it's the lip liner, lip stain, the 2 Elf bite size. Of course, it's Elf. I think they also have like an multi-stick, like lip and cheek that looked kind of interesting that I have not tried. I did get one of the glosses before, but those are weird. They're like fat and they're weird, like, and I have fat lips and they're still fat. But you know, I guess if you like that. Hi, how are you? Yeah, welcome. We're gonna talk and chat and chillax. Oh, Mixie's here. Hi, Mixie. Yeah, Mixie. I was looking at, how do I say that? Mixie B. Yeah, I have not tried any of those. So there's 2 new palettes. There's like a pumpkin one, I think. I wish it was more orange. I think, like, do we need another nude, matte, neutral? Not nude. Neutral, that's what I was trying to think of. Bite-sized palette from Elf. I mean, I know their mint ones didn't go over very well, but that's just because they weren't very pigmented. I've got both of them. They're okay. They're, you know, whatever. The other bite size are pretty good, but I wonder how good these new ones are. I'm not doing too bad. I am tired, but I'm always tired right now because it's the holidays and whatnot. She says, "Sure we do. Of course we need another neutral one." Yeah, I don't know. I wish that they would do something a little bit more exciting. Um, like a gold, even a gold one, for the holidays, or gold and silver. That would be kind of fun. Or like, a cool tone grays with like a silver. That'd be kind of fun. And then a gold tone, with the neutrals and like two tones of gold. I don't know, a darker and a lighter. That would be kind of fun. What do you think? Yeah. Anyway, that's I think it's okay. I think Elf is good at just doing really consistent, fairly inventive stuff, but also keeping it on the safe side. So I know I love cool tones. They have their Truffles palette. That's a little bit cool tone in the darker side, and then they have the lighter one. They have a couple lighter ones. They have the ones that's a little bit like mauvey, lavendery, something like that. Anyway, yes, I'm still coughing. It's, been so long, so, whatever. Sana is with us. Welcome. We're having a party because 'tis the season for parties. Apparently, I'm having a party at my house later. My niece is like, "What you doing? We're going to come over later and party." I'm like, "Okay, you bring the party. I have the space. I'm not going to clean." That's just, they already know that, though, that they come over and hang out at my house. I'm not going to clean for them. They can feel free to clean. There's some stuff I've been really enjoying lately. I wanted to talk about because there's not very many. It's not very often that I get something that I'm just like, I really like this. But there are a couple things, so I'm going to go over those things and tell you what they are. The first thing, actually, start over here. I'm really liking this Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil from LYS or Liss. I know everybody says LYS, but I prefer to say Liss because if ELF is elf, then LYS is Liss. Or lease or lice. I don't know, not lice. We don't want lice. Lice is no fun. Anyway, this, I'm trying to, oh man, this is like, I'm squeezing the whole thing and nothing's coming out. Is it empty already? That would be unfortunate. So there's apparently not a lot of product in here, but always, always Affordable Gifts is with us. Hi, Always Affordable Gifts. I don't know if this is affordable because I got it in my Ipsy, but I do really like how it makes my lips look. It's a nice, it's kind of between a lip mask and a lip gloss, kind of. So I do not much in here. I've used it only a couple of times, and it's like squeeze the whole thing. Is this I think this is a sample size, like a deluxe sample. 0.1 fluid ounce. 3 mils. That's not very much. This is like, this container is way bigger than 3 mil. 3 mil is like that very, very top part or bottom, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, I don't like when they do that. It's like, why? What's the point? Just put stuff in there so we can actually try it. I don't know. If you're going to give us something this big, of course, they'd have to give us something this big, otherwise it doesn't work. But then just give us a little applicator. I don't know. But I suppose a regular one, who knows? So, Always Affordable Gifts, how are you? And what are the affordable gifts that you would recommend for this time of year? It's a little bit, so this gloss is a little bit similar to this one. Well, actually, let me see. So I have these sitting right here. The Dermalect Smooth and Supple Lisk Mask Melt. It's a little bit like this, but this is a little thicker. Actually, this is quite a bit thicker. And more like a mask, where this one is more like a gloss. This here High Shine Gloss is basically just petroleum jelly. It's a little thicker than that one. It does kind of a similar thing, but this is supposed to have more nutrients in it. I don't know if it actually does. I got into a conversation with somebody where I was like, you just need to use oils. And they were like, that's not true because essential oils can cause really significant breakouts. And I'm like, literally everything has essential oils in it. Everything. Yes, it can cause breakouts, but not in the majority of people. And if you're going to get breakouts from that sort of thing, you probably know anyhow up front. Just saying. All right, 2 lip products that I just got that I actually quite enjoyed. This is the Woma. And it's called A Badass Does Not Talk About Being a Badass. Okay, maybe that's not the name, but that's what it says on it. I'm old. Did I mention I'm old? Oh man, it gives me a headache. Diana is the name of it. This is a lipstick, in case you didn't notice that. It is a beautiful red. I do like the package is fun. Oh, I guess it's just badass. Is that the? I guess so. It's got the name on the side. It's just really neat packaging. But it has that kind of. It looks when you swatch it and from the tube, it looks like it's quite matte. But when you put it on, it's actually pretty. More of a satin than matte. But this is a nice color. It does transfer like a lot. I kissed my husband when I was wearing this because I wore this for my niece's wedding this weekend. And kissed my husband and he was leaving for work. And I was like, yeah, might want to check your lips before you get to work because they were like stained. And that's me rubbing it off. That's how it is. This isn't a wet wipe. It's a dry wipe that's been sitting there since yesterday. I barely used it. How you doing, Rainbow? You doing good? She's chewing on her blankie because Mommy has got her in the house. It's not that Mommy's got her in the house. It's that it's stinking cold outside and the cold weather has her in the house. Anyway, I needed a lip liner because when I do red, if I make a mistake, it's like, hello, there's a mistake on my lips. And I also just like the, more finished completeness. So I tried this. Is this the one that Tati talks about? I don't know. She talks about some Maybelline lip liner, but it's not this color, of course. It's like a nude one. But this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. Does anybody know if this is the Tati favorite? I think it's a Maybelline one she talks about. I'm pretty sure. Shaping Lip Liner. I have tried Maybelline before, but I do really like Maybelline for most products. I think they're really solid. This is color 150 Brick Red. And it's really a nice basic red. Now, to me, that's not brick red. That's like true red or even like cherry red. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure either if this is the Tati one, but it is a nice one from what I've seen. I paired it with this lipstick and it worked really nicely for her. I don't usually do bright red. And then for the wedding, I went overboard on the blush, but it was also like, I don't have good lighting in here, so I never know quite how much I'm putting on. But I used the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Caribbean, and that's really pigmented. And I looked so rosy cheeked. But it looked great in pictures, so who cares? But I was also really why is it that I look more glowy and greasy in the wintertime than in the summertime? I think it's because in the wintertime we don't think that we're supposed to look that way. In the summertime, the glow is supposed to be there, but in the wintertime we're like, everybody's dry, why do you look all shiny? Because that's how I am. I'm just a shiny girl. So the last thing that I have been really surprised how much I love, and that is this. This came out of the Walmart box. It was not the regular box. The regular box I'm still supposed to get. They did charge me for it, but I haven't gotten it yet. And it says no tracking available, so I don't know. But we'll see. I'll give them a little bit of time because sometimes it takes a week or two. NYX On the Rise Volume Lift Mascara. I almost said mascara and I realized didn't say mask. This stuff. Okay, who likes Lash Princess? Everybody likes. It seems like everybody likes Lash Princess. I like what Lash Princess does for my lashes. It gives them volume. It gives them length, definition, whatnot. I do not like that Lash Princess smudges all over the place. This does not. So I did do a comparison between this and Lash Princess 2 days ago. And so hopefully I'll have that posted at some point. I mean, not hopefully. I will have it posted at some point. Because I put them on and then I tried them all day, and I did notice I also only put them on the top because I wanted to get Lash Princess an opportunity to not smudge. And by the way, that is one of the tricks. Of course, I only have mascara on the top today. Sometimes I go in. I mean, I was only putting mascara on the top for a long time, and then I started putting it on the bottom because I just felt like I needed more balance, and then I stopped that again. I do have a little bit of smudging right here. That's where I usually get it because my lashes are pretty long. And if I would relax my eye, which I can't relax one eye. My mom can do that. It's really creepy looking. But if I just blink my eyes shut, these lashes here on the front are pretty long, and they hit this, and this is oily. So that's where it just kind of collects. It also will do it over here too, and kind of all along. There's a little bit of this one I've got on is CoverGirl. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen Mascara. This one is in my monthly basket. Hi, Miss Charlie. How are you? Welcome to the party. I have been liking this. Okay. It's not a favorite necessarily. I mean, because I'm finding I think my lashes are just at the point now where they're long enough that any mascara is gonna make them pop a bit, and then it's just a matter of where. I have a niece. She has such incredibly, ridiculously long lashes, like twice the length of mine. It's insane. They're not super thick though. They're kind of sparse, but they're just really, really long. So anyway, so Miss Charlie, what's on the menu for the day? What are you cooking? I know it's something good. I was thinking of making a roast for my husband. I have not cooked. Man, it's been a minute since I've cooked. I don't even know. I haven't cooked for a while. It's really weird because it's snowing in the front, but when I just walked to the back, it wasn't snowing. But then I'm like, maybe it's just blowing off the trees in the front. That could be it too. But it looks like it's more consistent. I don't know. Yeah, I should maybe make my husband some roast. He likes roast. He also likes barbecue, anything. Moravian chicken pie. See, you always make these fancy schmancy things that just make me feel inadequate as a woman. And I would say, but my mascara looks great, but so does yours. So who cares? Fat hikers. All right, we got it. Took me a second. I had to stare at that for a second to see what it said. Fat hikers. And I don't know. The fat part was easy, but the hikers was difficult, even though that's spelled completely normally. Welcome. I am a fat hiker too. I love to hike. I love to walk. I love wide open spaces. Yeah. Sue Worrell is here. Welcome to the party. Feels like people have, it takes a little bit to get in when I come in at 1 o'clock. So maybe I'll have to do the 2 o'clock thing. Keep it to the 2 o'clock. I don't know. Whatever. I've been doing 1 o'clock because before it was because my niece was like, we have to rehearse for my wedding. She wanted to rehearse every week for like 3 months for her wedding. I'm like, I don't need that much rehearsal. I don't. Maybe your other peeps do, but I don't. I mean, I make mistakes, but I'm pretty solid. Anyway, I'm really liking this mascara. If you have not tried it, try it. Also, if you've not tried the Walmart Beauty Box, get your butt on that, because if you didn't see what I got in that, check my posts. I posted it a couple days ago. I got this, which itself is a higher value than the cost of the box. So you thought it was two? Oh, okay. Whatever. What time is it where you're at? It must be. Oh, you thought this was two. I was at two. I was doing two. At one point I was doing three. I just don't know. Yeah, I try different times, and I'm not I'm consistent. I do it every week, pretty much. But I'm not, like, the times can kind of be fluctuating because of life. Life happens. Yeah, that Walmart box is such a good deal. So, okay, so you're Eastern time. All right. Yeah, that box is it's a good deal. It's a really good deal. I have these P. Louise paints sitting here. How do I use these? Besides just cutting a crease, I don't do cut creases that much. Why did I buy them then? Because I wanted them. That's why. I think I'll use them more. I think I will. And then just put a shimmer on the top. Is that what we're doing? I think they might work really well with the palette that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then these paints, I'll have to see how to best make these work because they're a little thick, and so I'm not able to get like a really precise line. But I'm wondering if I can use... Where's my little stuff that I mix with it? The stuff. The mixing liquid. This is a Maybelline, which is from Amazon. Hello, Mommy Beauty 03. Welcome to the party. We're talking about beauty. So, hey, you are the perfect person to come in. So I don't know if I can mix these together and maybe thin this out a little bit, but I'm also concerned that that might be a little bit more sensitive for my eyes. I don't know. So these are the paints, like the skin paints, and then these are the primers. So I don't know. I need to play with them more and see. I have some water activated liners that a lot of you that have been around here for a while have already seen me use with varying degrees of success. Those are the kinds of things that I like more in the summertime, I think, which is weird because they're not waterproof. I don't know. Anyway, I just need to play with them more and see if I really actually like them. Paul Siapara is or something is is with us. Hi, welcome. Yeah, okay. So I have to figure out how to use those. If you have suggestions, definitely let me know. How are we handling the stress of the holiday? That's the topic of the day. That's the deep topic of the day. I was thinking of doing a live when my niece gets here. I don't know who all is going to come. She'll probably make her brother come and maybe another sister. I don't know. But we'll probably sit around and watch movies and do stuff like that. You got your Neuron from Amazon. Neuron does not work well with creams. It's better with powders and glitter. Vitamins is best for creams. Is that really what you meant to say? I feel like that's an autocorrect, but maybe not. Okay, so you got this one from Amazon, and it does not work. I've used that mostly with powders, and I wasn't sure if that would... Neuron. Okay, yeah, Neuron. It changed to Neuron and vitamins. Autocorrect on your message, but hey, I get the idea. Cool. So I need to try Duraline and see if I can. Yeah, I'll have to pick up Duraline again. I haven't used that much. I just don't have patience for it that much. But this is what I'm wearing on my eyes now. Remember, I opened this up last week. It's a cute palette. It doesn't give you a bright red, but it gives you true red, meaning it doesn't fade out to pink, which is nice. So, and it's Miami Nights, which is an interesting take because I feel like this is very wintry, but I'm also like, actually, I feel like that would really work in Miami because in the winter, because Florida winter, you're still thinking of the holidays, but it's still like warm and, I don't know, warm and steamy or something. But yeah, so basically this morning I just did a halo eye, as you can see, using these and this. I think I put a little bit of, I think I used a Mia Mauve, MIA Mauve. I put the glitter, that's called, right in the middle of the halo, and then put Ice Palace. I use this, what I'll do with a glitter is I put the glitter on the tacky base, and then I use something like this to set it in. Or you could use like basically any of these. I've done the same thing with this brown sort of color, and that it will adjust the color of the glitter because the glitter takes a little bit of that base color. So that's one way to kind of get more mileage out of it. But I like the glitter. I wish there was a gray in here. That's my complaint because there's the silver glitter. There's a glitter there. And the glitter does, get everywhere because it's glitter. That's what happens. Ethereal Essences join. Hi, Ethereal Essences. How are you? What are your favorite essences? I'm curious. Are we talking perfume essences or facial skincare essences? They have this one gray here, and I just wish that they have a silver, like a true silver, or like a lighter gray, like my nails here. My nail, I guess. The rest of my nails are not. And then they have the glitter, but they don't have a gray. So, but maybe if this one was a gray instead of this neutral, that might be better. I think it's really good because this is a matte. This here is a satin, so it's not super shimmery. None of these are really super shimmery, but all these are mattes here, and then we got these satiny shimmers here, and then the glitter. So I think it's a great color story, but it's I just wish that there was a grayish tone maybe. But I enjoy the look that I did today and the last couple of days. I wore this for my niece's wedding when I was a very red person. Actually, it wasn't. It was accented red. Everything else I wore was my jumpsuit was grayish, sparkly, silvery kind of thing. I should put the glasses on so I can see if you're talking to me. Hey, I'm great. Essence as in expression of the aura. Okay. So her essence is ethereal. Sorry. I'm a goof. The palette that I used before that, these are both new palettes to me, which is strange that I use them one after the other, but it's the holidays, so I got to be a little bit more glittery. Mixie is heading out. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to watch the rest of this as it'll be on my um, feed. It should be. Sometimes IG gets funky and doesn't do it. Finding Kathy Brown. Who is Kathy Brown, and where would I look for her? And why do we want to find her? What has she done? What does she owe us? What do we need from her? Yeah, Mixie, definitely hopping again. It's great having you here. So I love having people stop by and interact. Okay, so this is the I Love Ice palette from Juvia's Place. This palette is so pretty. This one here, I love this glitter. And that's why it had to come out, because it's a glitter, and this is the holidays, and we need to have glitter in our lives. These are so pretty. This is such a nice icy blue. And I'm actually curious how it performs against this one. Really rainbow. So the Hummingbird palette from Udin's Eye has this clair blue. I feel like I'm almost Jamaican when I say that. Not quite. This is slightly more minty than this one. This is more of just a sky blue. I'm going to swatch them and see. Okay, the one from Odin's Eye gives a little bit more pigment. They're pretty light, but this one, if you tap it on, it really will build up nicely. And I really like it. It's a great like inner corner highlight if you want, instead of a sparkle, you want a matte. That's a fun inner corner highlight. So yeah, this is a nice palette. I think that these two, let's get my fingers clean. These two shimmers on the bottom, this one is it looks so pretty and textured in the pan. This one is pretty light. There's actually a lot of difference between them. I'm going to try to swatch them in a place that my lipstick is not. But they're both just so light. This one you can see is a lot more purple. This one's more just silver blue. So I wish, it would be nice to have something maybe a little bit more in the middle. But this darker shimmer is really beautiful. That is such a unique. So this is kind of the periwinkle color, and apparently that's the color of the Pantone color of the year for next year. I love periwinkle, so I'm a big fan. But who is it that decided that Pantone? Aren't they a paint company? Why are they influencing? Sorry, I'm yawning. That happens on Sundays a lot because I'm very tired because I don't get a lot of sleep. Who decided that Pantone is the one who dictates like the color for fashion and makeup. They're paint. I guess it's all the same. You gotta have your outfit match your walls. Oh, so you can blend in. Ah, fun times. Anyway, this is a very, very pretty palette. I'm still waiting for a sale on the new. What are they? They start with an O. Olari. Is it Olari palettes? The 3 newest palettes from Juvia's Place. If you're wondering what that like back and forth, that's my dog. I don't know if that's what it sounded like. My impersonation of it probably sounded nothing like what it sounds like to you. So, anyway, okay. So we're talking about nails. Oh Lord Almighty, what in the world? So, when you've got PCOS like I do, where's my glue? Did I leave it over there? I have a nail glue too. I don't know where to put it. It's over there, I guess. When you have nails like mine, because of PCOS, my nails are super brittle and weak and thin. She's a good. She's got to attack things. She's chasing things. And so in the wintertime, they just snap off. And so I have some really cute, quite a few really cute nail polishes that I've recently gotten. And I've shown you guys most of these. And I really want to use them. Like these colors I think are so beautiful. It's almost like a green gray. It's just such an interesting color. And then I'm going to throw those boxes away because who needs boxes? And I want to see the colors when I open the drawer. And then this green. Ooh, man, that's pretty. So those are beautiful. And then this is another one that I got this from Essence a while back. I think I've worn it a couple times. I almost never use my nail polishes because they just chip off so quickly. So, I know, nail art. It's so much fun. I love doing cute nails, but also these. I love these ones, and I got this from a box. Yeah, I think these are the We Are Fluid. This orange is so pretty. And so, these need to be mixed up a little bit because they've been sitting in there, and I've got a few others sitting over here and stuff too. Who's calling me? I don't want to talk to you. Go away. All right, I just declined. It's an 800 number. They want to sell me insurance or something. Anyway, so I wasn't sure what to do for the wedding, my niece's wedding, and I didn't want to pay for a manicure because that's expensive. She paid like $70-something for her pedicure. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that for nobody, not even my own wedding. My dress didn't even cost that. Little fun fact about me, I'm a cheapo. But I have good fashion for cheap money. So I picked these up. These are in press-on manicure. And I got these from Walmart. And so they come with 30 each. The smallest one, I do like because they're labeled by size. The smallest one is pretty teeny. But if you got kids, that can be kind of fun because you'll have all the different sizes. Excuse me. Let me see. I think this is the 0. I think that goes from 0 up to like 7 or 8 or something like that. Maybe. So let me pull this out. So they come like this. And they just have a little ski thing on the back that you pull off. And I got some glue also because I was like, in case they don't stick. Because, you know, we've all had nails back in the day, press-on nails that like, as soon as you like do anything. I'm a pianist. So I was like, I can picture myself like playing and nails are flying off as I'm clomping away on the piano. And I was playing for the wedding too. So actually this one, what is the number? This is 1. And it looks like it might almost fit my pinky. So maybe. But I also, my nails are weird because they go from small. This one's pretty small. And then these 3 are all kind of the same size. So I need like these ones to be a bunch. I need to get a bunch of those, but whatever. Big East 90 is with us. Welcome to our party. we are talking about nails. What are your favorite nail brands? Anyway, yeah, so I used to get my nails done, but that damages so much, and then the chemicals and all that kind of stuff. So who wants to do that? So I thought these were pretty cute. So this is what I did with red on these sides, and then the gray, and then the. Why are you whining? What's the problem? Oh, is your buddy out there? Is your buddy walking? I think you should see as your friend. So this comes in 3. There's a sparkly one, and then the gray one, and then these marbled ones that I did not use yet, but I will use those. They're cute. They're cute. So anyway, I put these on. Her wedding was Friday. Did I put these on Friday? I put these on Friday. So they've been on for 2 days. No problems with it. This one is lifting up a teeny bit. I don't know if you can see that. It's like lifting up just the glitter on it. So I might just like file that off. Just take a nail file and kind of take care of that edge. But other than that, everything looks and feels comfortable. And I think I can redo these. Over 500 polishes. What do you do with them? I mean, like, how often do you do your nails? So Miss Charlie says she has over 500 polishes. That's a lot of polishes. I used to have a bunch in Haiti. I had a lot of polishes in Haiti. What do you see out there, Rainbow? Maybe she says a kitty. You see a kitty? Or a squirrel? Probably not a squirrel, because she wouldn't really want a squirrel. She loves kitty cats, though. I really want her daddy to let me get her a kitty cat, but I'm trying to talk my nieces into like getting a kitten for me, and then just being like, it's a gift, you can't give it back. He wouldn't fall for that, though. He'd be like, nah, you're giving it back. I don't do that. I don't play that. Anyway. So since I have my nail polishes, I grabbed this. And Miss Charlie, you probably know about top coats. How strong are your nails? You probably have strong, amazing nails because you're perfection. But for those of us that are mere mortals, this is the etap 2, which means step, top coat. Oh, look, there it is in English. So step 2, top coat. Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. I have heard that you can just put this on the way it is. Let me see if I can read this. Apply 2 coats of color. Activate with top coat. No base coat needed. All right, so I might have to use this with their gel, but I heard that this would actually go by itself. I'm going to try it with my other nail polishes and see. You use them for your nail channel. Oh, okay. I don't really watch nail channels. I know people are really into it. I go through, and it's because my nails are not that great, so I don't feel like I should invest so much time and effort into a nail channel when basically I'm going to do nail art and it will all disappear and flick and what's the word? Anyway, off my nails in a little bit. I'm assuming that's put, not but. I put a gel overlay over my nails and then use regular polish or gel. Okay. So, is it like the thick overlay, the gel overlay? I've seen those and I've thought about that, but how do you remove it? Because I feel like that's going to damage my nails. My nails are so thin and brittle. And yes, I use biotin. I use this one, Hair, Skin, and Nails biotin. It's got collagen. It's got argan oil, coconut oil, all sorts of stuff. It's got iron. And I take other stuff too. I just have really super thin nails. And it's funny because my mom's nails are so thick. She can't use a clipper because they don't fit in the clipper. So she has to like use scissors to cut them. Anyway, I'm going to try this and see if this works once these come off. I'm hoping these will go maybe through the new year. We'll see. The one thing I don't like about it is when I put my hands through my hair, if I pull my hands out this way, once they're in the hair, it'll catch on the back side of the nail, which is annoying. but I could probably just glue that part down. The Sèche Vite Ultra Top Coat. You need to cure it. Makes your nail polish lasts. Okay. I will have to check that one out and see. Where do you get that one? I haven't seen it locally, but maybe I haven't been looking for it either. So anyway, I know Sally Hansen is like, you know, kind of the, I mean, back in the day, that was like the only, that and Wet and Wild were like the brands that were at the drugstore, everything. I mean, other places had it. I mean, other brands had nail polish, but it was Sally Hansen and Wet and Wild. Those are the ones that we went for. Because we were broke, and that's how we rolled. So I'm hoping that this will help. But in the meantime, you know, hey, I'm okay doing press-on nails. Anybody else a fan of press-on nails? They don't have to be, you know, you remove for the acetone, and that's, yeah, I don't want to, I mean, nail polish is going to do that too. I like that this is just a sticker, and it shouldn't actually have any negative effect. And I could probably reuse these by removing the sticky part and then just putting, okay, on Amazon. All right, good to know. Just using glue to put them back on if they don't fly off when I'm like not paying attention. Nail wraps. How easy is that to DIY? Because I don't want to go into a salon and have somebody do my nails. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, these are okay. I'm okay with these. I'm gonna try some different brands. I also don't like long nails. First of all, did I mention I'm a pianist? These are about as long as I can do. Even these ones, you see, they're that much longer, a couple millimeters above my actual fingertip. Where these ones in the middle, that's more what I want. Where it's, you know, I wish that the pinky was the same. But I guess everybody's, you know, fingers are different. And the same with the index finger, it's a little bit higher than I want. So I like when they come basically right to the end of the natural finger, and that's it. I also think that just looks, I know people love like the big long nails and the almond shaped nails and all this kind of stuff. Can I say out loud that I think that's ugly? I'm sorry, anybody that has those kinds of nails. Do you. And I know I'm in the minority. Well, maybe not the minority, but I know a lot of people disagree with me. And I know I do a lot of things that people think is ugly too. So, you know, I think it's ugly. I think having like big, super long fake nails, I don't find it pretty. And I've always thought that way. I don't know why I'm gonna smell this, but I just feel like I should. Ugh! That was instant regret. Yeah, so now I'm high. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I don't know. I don't like super long nails, and I like them to be pretty square. You can buy nail wraps. They are not they are easy to apply and customize to your nail. I'll take a look and see. Just the stickers, is that what you're talking about? I've used just the stickers. I actually got some of those from a Walmart box too. My first Walmart box. In fact, they're probably in here somewhere. And I didn't have any problem with them. Here they are. But they don't last super long, and then you can only use them once. But yeah, this is now I'm high. Hey, you know, it could happen. My niece is like, "What are we gonna do at your house today?" I was like, maybe go knock on the creepy neighbor guy's door and ask for him to share some of his weed." No, I'm just kidding. It's like, seriously, you go out in the hallway and just like, you fall over. So our neighbors on the other end, they put a little air freshener on the wall out in the hallway because it's like you can't walk through that hall without just being bombarded with the weed smell from his apartment. And so, and they're like, no smoking in the apartment. And I'm like, clearly they're smoking in the apartment. I mean, come on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of, I was like, yeah, we can go over and ask him for the party. You could never use press-ons. What problem do you have with press-ons? Like I said, the last time I tried press-ons, I think probably was from the dollar store or something ridiculous like that. And you know, of course, the sticky was like completely incompetent. This is pretty good sticky. I mean, this has been on and I've been playing piano and doing normal activity with that. So that is such a pretty swatch. Aww. Yeah, I'm waiting for Juvia's Place to give me another sale so I can get those Olari palettes. Because I'm going to get them. Even though that teal and orange one annoys me a little bit because it's so close to the I Live, I Love original. Whatever. Such is life, right? I'm hard on my hands. They don't stay put. What do you do? Oh, you're cooking all the time. That's probably why. That makes sense. I avoid housework. So, actually kind of do. I just, I have so much laundry. It's ridiculous. And I have so much other work to do. And I'm just like, what in the world? I need to bring one of my nieces here to hang out for a few days and just like help me get my life on, in order. It'll help me survive through the holidays, and then I'll have time to actually do stuff. But I don't know if that'll happen. All right, guys. Now what you've been waiting for. I was waiting for this. I saw this and I said, this will be mine. So she is. SugarDrizzle. You guys familiar with SugarDrizzle? How's her nail polish? Miss Charlie, do you have any SugarDrizzle nail polish? What's the other one that everybody has? The one that fancy glittery sort of thing. I forget what it's called. I get their emails and stuff, but I've never ordered anything from them. So this is such a cute take on a wintry holiday palette. This is a Frosty Flamingo. I mean, that combination, the fact that they combined a flamingo with winter is hilarious because, it doesn't exist because flamingos are tropical. But look at him. He's so cute. Look how cute he is. That artwork is adorable. So he's a cute little flamingo with his little scarf and cap hiding his eyes and the snowflakes. And yeah. But I'm confused because the whole front of it is pink and the inside isn't really. Holo Taco. That's it. Holo Taco. That's what we're looking at. I was looking at their nail polishes, but I can't pay that much for nail polishes. I mean, I don't use them enough. Doesn't make sense. And I have so many right now. It's funny when people pan nail polishes. I'm like, how? Like, what are you using that? Are you like using it on your binder, writing your name in your binder? I don't know. I feel that press on would come off too easily, but I haven't tried this current era's quality. I just threw away all but 3 or 4 nail polishes, so I'm looking for a new process instead of acrylics. I would try these. I have no problem. I mean, like I said, I'm a pianist, and they're not coming off, and it's been a couple of days, and they don't feel like they're going to come off anytime soon. So they feel like they're on pretty solid. I mean, I'm not being super hard on them. If you soak your nails, that you're going to have a problem with it probably. So I would maybe avoid that. And yeah, if you're washing dishes, make sure you're wearing gloves and that sort of thing. That might do the trick. So I don't know. But Miss Charlie, she's the nail expert around here, so she might have some good suggestions too. This is just my simple me. That's what I've got. Okay, the Frosty Flamingo. So the other ones I've got from her. I'm going to show you something because I'm really curious if you see this too. I noticed this when I saw this particular palette. Does it look like the aesthetic is from the same place? Anyone? Valentina British is with us. Hi, welcome. Right now we're comparing indie brands. So this is SugarDrizzle and this is Metamorphosis. But it just looked like, they've got the critters and then just the way the art is and whatnot. Victoria Camarillo is with us. Welcome. All right, so let me find the other one that I wanted to show you. If I can find it. All right, not there. So there are other ones. I have 2 of them. Where are they? I have too many palettes here. No, I don't have too many. I have enough. Okay, it must be in here somewhere. How am I going to find it? I just keep piling them on top, and then they just keep multiplying. You guys can help me go through my collection here until I find what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. See, all of these are palettes I still need to use. They're so pretty. Look at this. It's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Aesthetic does look similar. Yeah, it did. That's what I got when I saw that. I was like, those look. Who's ripping off who? I mean, I'm okay because I like both brands. So I'm losing my palettes or losing my mind. That's a possibility too. Where are they? Huh. Well, I thought I put these someplace. So I have these. I have a certain order that kind of makes sense. Did I already use? Oh, I already used that one, so it'll be in here probably. Anyway, I have the Pizza Kitty. Have I used that one? Like actually done my 3 looks? I don't think I did. Did I use the pickle one? I said that weird. The pickle one? Pizza Kitty, where's Pizza Kitty? Come here, kitty. I don't see the kitty. Oh well, they're here somewhere. I need to go through here and figure out what I've got. What I do is I put them. You're all looking at the back of my head, going, "What are you doing, woman?" I put them here, like based on the month, essentially how I want to use them. But then I don't do that super strictly. So whatever. Anyway, I do have 2 more from this company that I really like. The Pizza Kitty is an all sparkle, duochrome, multi-chrome sort of wonderfulness. It's beautiful and lovely and wonderful. And then the Pickle Palette is so cute and so good. It's a little 6-pan and it's spectacular. However, it wasn't purple, and I needed purple in my life. So even though this is all pink on the front, surprise, surprise, okay, it's kind of pink inside too, but it's also a lot of purple. I did swatches of this, but I'm going to swatch a couple just to show you. I'm going to do this bottom row just because I can. These are spongy. Look at this middle one. That is, ooh, yeah, that's pretty. And this one here, oh my gosh. This darker one doesn't have as much reflect. I'll go ahead and put them next to the Juvia's Place one, and they don't swatch that well. The one in the middle here is really kind of emollient. So I'll see how that one, if it creases or whatnot. This is such a pretty color here. This one really doesn't give me as much. It looks like it's supposed to be duochrome. I do get a shift for sure. But it's almost like a black or a gray to the purple. I don't know. Do you see what I'm talking about? So it has more of a sheen. It doesn't have like a really bright color. But it's different and unique. And I think it's the purple is really pretty. I feel like that would be really nice for just kind of a dark sultry. This pink one in the middle is so gorgeous. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch these mattes. So the middle row, horizontal row, is all mattes. I was not impressed when I swatched these. I'm going to put them right here because I can. Okay, now they're swatching better. Maybe I just took off that top layer. It was better. Yeah, that definitely looks better. And I did notice that when I put another layer on, they seem to build more than I expected. So this wipe smells very potent. That's not what we're talking about. But It's my show. I can talk about what I want. All right, here's the top row. I don't know why I'm going backwards. I just like to do things like that because, I like to be creative. These two look really, really similar. And then this one looks a bit different. So I'll swatch these with the other ones. That first one looks really super pink. Here's the second one. That looks really similar. You wouldn't need both of those, I don't think. Now, when I'm looking at them this way, this is more of a shimmer, and this is more of like a metallic. I don't know. And then this one is actually swatches really similar to that, but more clear. So that top row, when you're first swatching them and you get that top row, you're like, huh, that's really similar. They're different though. This one has a shift, and it's interesting because if you look here, they look pretty different. But this one looks like it has more of a red shift underneath it. I don't know. They're all right down my alley as far as color story. So I'm not gonna complain at all. It's just I looked at it and it seemed more purple to me, but it actually is quite pink. So the flamingo makes sense. Not false advertising, as opposed to what I might have originally thought. But yeah, so I will be really interested to kind of get into this and see how it goes. So maybe this will be a January palette. We'll see how that does. I got to figure out how to get through my Juvia's Place palettes because there's so many Juvia's Place palettes I have not tried. Sammy is with us, Umberto is with us, and Victoria's with us, and there might be some other people. So if I have missed you, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I was talking about makeup. So I was distracted. Happens. So who else has this palette? I've seen it floating around. Some of my favoritist people, so favoritist accounts to follow have this, and I've been enjoying watching them. In fact, that's probably how I came across this brand in the first place. So I've really enjoyed, and I think this is going to be a great palette, even though I like diversity in my looks and in my options, but I also do enjoy having a limited palette like this that's all pretty monochromatic because it forces me to be more creative, in my opinion. But of course, everything's in my opinion because this is my show. So I think I'm going to put this in the January-ish row. Where is that? And then I got to get through my Juvia's Place. What I'm thinking of doing is like maybe 2 Juvia's Place a month, just to make sure I'm getting through them. We'll see. Because I've got so many of them, and I would like to actually be able to say, okay, these are my favorite Juvia's Place palettes, instead of just being like, I have all the Juvia's Place palettes, but I've only used like 6 of them, or whatever it is that I say. Anyway, well, this was fun. I didn't have a ton of stuff. What have I purchased since? I think I want to do an elf order. That's not gonna be palettes. It's gonna be other stuff. We already talked about that at the beginning of the show. So some of the new things that they've come out with, they came out with a new primer that I'm interested in, and then they have a new brow product, and they have lippies, and they have a couple of, they do have the bite size palettes that I want, just because why not? I've got all the others, may as well get those. And then I think I'm gonna do a Shop Miss A. Might do a Shop Miss A splurge. The ones that are probably in my most wants, the Sydney Grace Mel Thompson palette. I really want to get that. And then there's a couple others that are in my want list that I would probably jump at if I could. But that's probably the one, I would say that's probably my target as far as a palette. There's not anything else that's come out that I'm like, I need that in my life. I have almost everything else I need. Black Friday hauls. Okay. So I'm going to have to take a look at that and see what you got for Black Friday. What is your balance, Miss Charlie? Are you getting mostly like? Are you getting a range of products? Are you getting mostly palettes or a range of products? Did I say range of palettes? A range of products. I can't talk. It's Sunday. My brain stops on Sunday. I need to take a nap before my niece gets here and whoever else she's gonna bring along. But yeah, I will be interested to see the Black Friday. I have not been watching YouTube. I just don't have time to do it. I've got too much studying still going on. If you're wondering why it is that I'm still studying when I said that finals week was last week, it's because I had to get an extension. I have been having these headaches. I told you guys that, so I told them that I have a tooth extraction coming on Wednesday, so that's been making it more. Uh, SMIN, Smink Mare, Sminkmare, is that it? Is that how do I say your name? Sminkmare. That's okay. I can go with Sminkmare if that doesn't bother you. And then Rocky Freeman 86 is with us. Welcome. So we'll have we'll have to do a recap of Miss Charlie's Black Friday haul. See what she came up with. That's gonna be fun. I am more of like I go through everybody's posts and and like those and stuff like that. It's just I can see it much faster, and that I can do that while I'm standing in line or whatever. I would say sitting at a stop sign, but then that would incriminate me. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I may or may not look at your post while sitting at a stop sign. Not sitting at a stop sign, because I don't sit at stop signs. Sitting at a stop light or going through the car wash or whatever. There's different times I can kind of scroll through IG and be like, "What's going on, people?" And then it's kind of fun. So yeah, and of course I said I want those Juvia's Place Olari palettes because I need to get them because I have all the other Juvia's Place. And I may go ahead and start on collecting all the Juvia's Place lippies. Why not? I like them. They're great. I have a few. I have a few. Is there anything else that I need to have my alert, like my brain tuned into? The Huda Beauty, I mentioned the Huda Beauty Jaguar palette. That's another one that I would like to get. I just think that's such a pretty palette from what the looks that I've seen and everything. I think it's really cute. Um, Seems like there was another one of the kind of okay. I made an order on Ulta. And so how many of you remember the Uoma, the UOMA, right? I showed you the lipstick from them. This brand, can you read that? It's all white. And it's backwards. They had Coming to America 2 collaboration 6 months ago, something like that. I don't know. They had 2 palettes, and I looked at those palettes and went, "Those are so pretty." But then people were like, "Well, the quality's not that great." No, 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 no. So some people were like really into them, and others were not. Their price was like $30 something for a 9 pan. That's kind of a lot for an unknown brand, especially when they were getting mixed reviews. So I didn't get them, but now on Ulta they're 17. They're half price, so they're $17.50 or whatever it is. And of course, you can get the with Rakuten, you can get the cash back, and then you get. I also have Elf points and was able to do a $10 gift certificate, but I still have to use that because I couldn't use it on the last one because I didn't get the number right. I don't know. Elf messed that up, but apparently they gave me the right one. We'll see if it works. And then there's a bunch of other. Oh, and there's like 20% off. It didn't go on those because they were already on sale, but there's 20% off of regular price stuff. And so they had some. Okay, I got the Uoma. I got the Flower Beauty Jungle Lights. I know I'm late to the party on that one, but I'm late to the party on everything because I was not in the developing world last year. So Neener, neener, neener. Sorry, deal with it. Anyway, so the Jungle Lights palette and the Uoma, the darker of the two. The other one is more bright colors. I'm gonna try the darker one of the two, and if I love it, I'm gonna get the lighter one because I like them both. I think the color story is beautiful on both of them. I'm hoping they're awesome. If they're not, it's $17 minus like the other discounts. And then there was I think some essence goodies, a couple lippies and a bronzer, I think, because it was buy two get one, and I was like, I need to get free shipping. There you go, throw those in there. So that's what happened. That happened. So that's on its way to me. And so yeah, an elf order I will be probably placing probably at a Shop Miss A order, and one or two other things coming in periodically. That's about it. Sam IGM or something like that. Samijum 22 is here. Hi, welcome Samijum. Or Sammy Jim. Sammy Jim? I don't know. I don't know how that is. Tell me how to say your name. Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you, say baby, I'm on you. Yeah. That's all we got. That's all we got. Those are the things that are coming in, so we should probably have some goodies. I will be using that palette that I just opened up. I will be using that on Wednesday to two looks, one on each eye. Sammy Jim. Right? JM is Jim, right? Or is it Jam or Jom or Jum? What vowel do I need to put between those two consonants? I just need a vowel. Can I buy a vowel, please? Welcome. So yeah. If you're wondering what that clicking is, I'm playing with this because it's magnetic, and those are awesome because they're like little stress relievers. Yeah, anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I have some good stuff coming in. I will be playing with the winter flamingo, whatever it is, Frosty Flamingo, and Jacqueline M for Matt. Okay, Sammy JM. I'm gonna call you Sammy Jim because why not? It was fun. That's funny because Sammy Jim. There was a girl I knew. Her name was Jimmy Ann, and then she found her father after not knowing him her life and realized that her original name was Sammy Ann. And then so we have Sammy and Jimmy. I don't know. Okay, whatever. It wasn't as great of a story once it came out of my mouth, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So we're good. We'll do a couple looks on Wednesday at 8:00. I'll need it to de-stress anyhow. This is how I de-stress. It's a crazy world right now, guys. It's a crazy world right now, but we're having fun. That's it. I've said that several times, but now I actually mean it. So I will see you on Wednesday, and you have a great time and a great day, and take a nap for me. Actually, I'm going to take a nap for you, so never mind. And I'll see you in the next one at Wednesday, 8:00 Central Standard Time.